going to make it easy for her on Shortland Street.
I hate to say it, but I think we've hit Plan Z. Sell the house.
There's at least a couple of grand's worth here, yeah?
I'm gonna sell it all. Scotty.
They didn't believe I could provide for you, and now they've got proof. You've been forced to sell your jewellery, and not just any old jewellery. It's your precious family stuff. You married a loser.
Why on earth didn't you say something before now?
I didn't know it was him at first, and when I found out, I thought I could keep things professional.
So what was that all about in there?
I guess I was trying to get through to him, to make him understand what he'd done.
I am sorry about what he did to your mother, Morgan. I really am. But the fact remains that you should have said something the moment you realised who Mr. Hughes was.
I know, I'm sorry.
You do realise that if he wants to make a harassment claim, it'll go on your record?
What's going on? Is this about the creep that killed your mum?
You knew about this?
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it isn't. Whatever Morgan did to that man, he deserved it. He deserves to suffer after what he did.
Our job is to nurse people back to health, regardless of who they are.
Are you for real?
I said, regardless of who they are. We can't pick and choose who we help, and we don't judge.
So what? We just patch him up and send him on his merry way so he can kill someone else?
I know this is difficult, but what he may or may not do when he leaves here is not our concern.
Trust you to take his side.
He gets discharged tomorrow. Until then, I don't want either of you anywhere near him. Do I make myself clear?
Here, taste this and tell me if there is enough ginger. Sunil hates it if there's not enough ginger.
Tastes good to me. What's he coming over for anyway?
He just rang and said that he was coming over. He didn't say why. Oh, Roshi, I almost forgot.
Already had the pleasure of his company once this week. Isn't that enough?
He's still my brother.
And he's still skint.
Well, he sounded like he might have something for us, so maybe he has found some money after all. Oh, I'm sounding a bit obsessive, aren't I? Hi. I've just made some dal. I hope you're hungry.
Sunil?
Scotty. Here. It's for you.
What's this?
Since I couldn't help you with your money troubles.
You shouldn't have.
I know.
This is so kind of you.
It's bars, isn't it? The one she gave you for your wedding? Auntie Lal rang this afternoon. Sunil, she says, I'm sure I just saw your mother's necklace in that second-hand store on Yule Street. There must be a mistake, I say. It's not possible. Imagine my surprise when I got there and I found more of Bar's jewelry.
I know that this looks bad, but...
How could you do this, Shanti?
It wasn't an easy decision for her to make, okay?
She shouldn't have had to make it in the first place.
You're hardly in any position to throw stones.
I have only myself to support. If I had a wife, I would provide for her, like a good husband.
Sunil, please.
You see what you've reduced my sister to? Having to tell her family history?
This is my fault. I'm the one who guaranteed a loan for Scotty's father.
Dinesh would never allow this to happen.
Don't bring him into this.
I told you, you should have stayed with him. Seems like I was right.
Now, are you sure you've had enough to eat?
Yes, I think I've had chop suey up to here, so...
So, anything exciting happening at school at the moment?
Oh, TK, does anything exciting ever happen at school?
Actually, we've got the school ball coming up.
That's come around fast, eh? This time last year we had Tony and Moonstone.
Your nephews?
Yeah. Man, Tony looked good in his tux. He and Sophie didn't go to the ball too, but...
But what?
But in the end, I went with Jared.
So, Sophie, what do you have to do for the ball?
Well, for starters, I have to keep the social committee under control. They are such Nazis when it comes to this sort of things.
Do you want me to help you with anything?
Oh, you don't have to.
I learned a lot about dictatorship and controlling Nazis at boot camp. But seriously, I could help you with decorations or something.
Are you sure?
Fully. I'd love to.
Okay, then.
Cool.
This could have done with more ginger. Do you have something you want to say to me?
I do, actually. I was about to say, I think the meal tastes good as it is. Especially since I saw all the hard work that went into it.
Are you sure that's all you wanted to say?
Don't, Sunil.
Did you get your wife to fight all your battles?
If you're going to be like this, you can just leave. We've confided in you, and all you've done is rub our misfortunes in our face. We're probably going to have to sell this house.
Why not Scotty's sisters?
Bad neighborhood. It's probably dropped more in value than this one.
But you've had it longer, right? So won't you have more equity in it?
We can't just kick Rebecca out of her house.
Maybe Sunil's right.
You can't be serious. I thought family was important to you.
Well-being of a sister versus the well-being of a wife. It's a difficult choice. Thanks for dinner. I'll see myself out.
He's right, Shanti.
You can't just kick Rebecca and the kids out. You've only just patched things up.
We've tried everything else we can think of.
There must be something else.
Not if we want to keep this place.
What, so you're choosing the well-being of your wife? I'll tell you what, Scotty, I don't care where we live as long as I'm with you, but you will not have Rebecca if you sell her house.
Nice.
Excuse me?
I was talking about this.
I did see that.
See what?
You totally checking her out.
Who? Oh, yeah. Thought I recognized her from med school.
Ah, because she looks like a doctor with those 6-inch nails.
Don't judge a book by its cover. It's ugly.
No, being a dirty perv is ugly.
Dirty perp? Moi?
Well, it looks like Kieran snapped her up already. That'd be right.
Well, he's a single red-blooded man, Tracy. That's what single red-blooded men do.
Oh, please.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? Do you guys have a history or something?
If you don't stop perving at her, then we'll be history. Got it?
No, sorry. Can't say I've seen anybody like that.
Hope she hasn't stood me up.
Got a beautiful lady like you waiting alone. How about a drink to keep you company while you wait? I recommend that one. It's delicious.
It's also super expensive. Excuse me. Mandy, where are you?
Bill, please, Governor.
Sure.
You two look like you're getting on famously.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to flirt her into buying a drink. Strictly business, I'm afraid.
You're joking. Are you gay?
No.
You seeing someone?
No.
Then, my friend, there's absolutely no excuse for you not to flirt her into bed.
Bad news?
It's official. My friend stood me up.
All more reason to have that cocktail, then.
No, I don't think so.
On the house.
Really? Well, thanks.
Kieran.
Pamela.
Let me get that drink.
That creep kills your mother, and we're the ones who get in trouble.
Yeah, talk about unfair.
I was just trying to talk to him, but it was like he didn't even care.
Of course not. People like that only care about themselves.
Maya's right, though. As soon as I found out who he was, it became a conflict.
Don't blame yourself for that. You kept on nursing him, treating him like a human being, which is more than he deserves.
I really thought I could get through to him.
Face it, Morgan. He's worthless. You should have saved your breath.
Yeah. Doesn't matter anyway. He's discharged tomorrow and things can get back to normal.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm just a bit tired. It's been a big day.
A bit.
You know what gets me really angry? It's like I said to Maya. We get him back up to speed, and then it's probably a matter of time before he goes off and kills someone else.
Can't we talk about something else?
I mean, it was obvious his injuries came from a car crash. Who knows? He probably already killed someone else. But we just don't
Aroha, give it a rest, eh? You're upsetting Morgan.
No, it's fine. I'm just...
She has a right to be upset if he's still out there drinking and driving.
Aroha, enough.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't sleep either.
Can't stop thinking about the house.
Sunil was right.
Don't listen to him.
I promised to look after you at our wedding, in front of your entire family, and what happens? You end up having to hock your mother's jewellery.
I'll go back tomorrow and put it all on lay-by. We'll get it all back and everything will be fine.
No, it won't. So I'm going to sell the other house.
Scotty, you can't do that to Rebecca.
I've made up my mind.
We'll find another way.
There isn't one. But I'll talk to her in the morning.
Scotty, you can't.
I don't like it any more than you do. That's the way it has to be. Let's try and get some sleep.
Thank you for last night. It was...
Yeah, I had a good time.
Me too. Best time I've had in a long time. I need you to know I don't normally just fall into bed with complete strangers.
Well, that makes two of us.
So you have my number?
I do indeed.
Then I hope you use it. Bye, Karen.
Bye.
Good old Karen, eh? Hey, hey, look at you, you dirty dog.
Oh, she was nice.
Nice? Nice is what you call your nan. That was more than nice. What, she wasn't much chop and sack?
No, she was good. Great, even.
What, snore like a trooper? Had a girlfriend like that once. Looked like Madonna, snore like my father.
No, she didn't snore, and she was beautiful, smart, and funny. Pretty close to perfect, I suppose.
Then what's your problem?
I don't know, the chemistry just wasn't there.
Well, mate, if a hottie like that leaves you wanting, tell me when you meet someone who really flicks your switch, because that I've got to see.
See? It's getting there. You can't wait for us to finish your tree hut, can you, bub? Every 5 minutes, it's like, is it finished yet? Is it finished yet?
Is it finished yet?
Maybe Uncle can come round this weekend and help us then. Right now, I want to go get ready for school. Anyway, what brings you fellas round here?
Well, we were in the area and,
You're not up the duff, are you?
No, not at all.
Just look like you're going to lay something big on me for a second. Do you guys want a cuppa or something?
Sure.
Look. Ta-da! I've got a full fridge, some food in the pantry. I even whipped up some scones. Martha Stewart. She sure knows how to make a scone, eh?
You've got the place looking great.
Yeah, spotless.
I've been on my hands and knees all weekend.
Those curtains new.
Yeah, those old ones were a bit puckaroo. I whipped them up myself. Martha again. Oh, while I remember, there's a small leak in the kids' room. Only when it hoses down, but Jessie gets chesty at the drop of her hat, so it'd be great to get it fixed.
I'll get it sorted.
Uncle Jamie, can you help finish the treehouse today?
You're supposed to go and get ready for school, remember?
Can you?
I'll come round this weekend, okay?
Promise.
Promise.
Now, go get ready. I'm not going to ask you again. Get him, the little hustler. Still, can't blame him, really. He's so excited, already talking about having his birthday party up there.
Can I get some service?
Yep, I'll be with you in a sec, mate.
What's wrong with now? I've vodka. Neat. Make it a double. Are you deaf? I said double vodka. Neat.
Yeah, I heard you.
So what's the problem?
Didn't you just get discharged from hospital?
Well done, Sherlock. Now, where's my drink?
Well, it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, and this is a bar. Don't be a stinge.
That's a standard double pour.
Yeah, right. That's more like it.
One vodka, neat.
That's a story. Same again.
I just have to make a quick call. I'll be with you in a sec.
What sort of bar is this?
Hey, guess what slime just crawled in here? I'll give you a clue. He killed Morgan's mum, and he's an alkie.
It's done. Put the house on the market.
You've done the right thing.
Doesn't feel like it. I'm sorry.
For what?
For failing you.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, all you've done is prove how generous and caring you are. I'm proud of you.
Don't be.
But
all our talk about being financially secure, able to start a family, and what happens? We go and lose the house. There's nothing to be proud of.
Scotty.
Here you go.
Cheers.
Hiya, handsome.
Well, if it isn't Nurse Ratchet.
Yeah, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm new at this gig and I get flustered around people, especially the good-looking ones.
Get off. You're a scallywag just like the rest of them.
Right. A girl puts herself on the line and this is what happens. I'm truly sorry about yesterday. I really am. If there's anything I can do to make it up to you.
Aroha, what?
Can you pour me the same, please? And another for my friend here.
What?
She said 2 more drinks, deaf ears.
You should have seen the patient after you. Poor woman looked like a hedgehog with all the needle pricks. Although it's not funny. I don't think multiple stab wounds help with recovery.
Well, at least you're pleasing on the eye. That helps with recovery.
Aren't you a charmer?
Ladies first.
Rack off.
Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private.
Yeah?
What?
Are you still here? Why don't you go make yourself useful and call us a cab?
Look, just...
Whoa! Get your hands off me.
Let's wait outside.
Better than waiting in this dump.
Call the cops.
What?
Tell them that a drunk has just left this bar and is trying to drive.
Aroha.
Just do it, okay?
Change of plan.
Hey?
That stuck-up bartender wouldn't call us a taxi.
That little... I'll go teach him some manners.
No, let's just get going. I really want to get home.
It's my car over there. Actually, it's not my car. It's my mate's car. Some joke stole my car the other day.
That's horrible.
Actually, maybe you should drive.
Oh, I would, but I can't drive a manual.
While you're down there...
Don't be so hasty. I left my bag in the bar. I'll just go grab it.
Good time.
This is ridiculous.
Did you call the cops? Tell them what I said to?
Yes, but I didn't want to.
Let's go. We don't want to be around when they show up.
Look, this isn't right.
That's perfect. Justice.
Have you started on the decorations?
Done.
Really? Okay. What about the music class?
Did that too.
Since when did you learn to be so organised with boot camp?
It's a shame I don't have another free period. Otherwise, I'd stick around to help.
I can always call Mr. Pre and get you out of class if you want.
No, I better not. I've got heaps to catch up on, and one of my goals since boot camp is to up my grades.
Go you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. You just keep getting better and better.
It's easy when you've got something worth working towards. I better go. Sure. See you after class?
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
So I was just trying to do the right thing.
Sir!
What the... Where am I?
Step out of the car, please.
What for? Haven't done anything wrong?
Unlock the door at least.
It worked. Take that, you murderer.
This morning, we didn't just happen to be in the neighbourhood. There was a reason that we came round.
Okay, what?
Things are a bit tight for us at the moment.
Wait till you've got kids, then you'll really know all about it.
We've gone into negative equity on our mortgage. We need to come up with 30 grand or we could lose our house.
What? The bank's not going to get all heavy over 30 grand.
But there's more. I guaranteed a loan for Jimmy a while back, and he's defaulted on the repayments.
That'll be right.
So a $5,000 loan has now become $15,000. The interest is really high.
I sympathise, really? But I'm not sure.
Scotty wanted to tell you himself. There's no easy way to say this, but I thought once I'd explained that you'd understand.
What?
We have no other way of making that much money.
You want to sell this place? Just when I get on my feet and get us set up?
I'm really sorry, Rebecca, but we've got no other choice.
He just got out of hospital. You took advantage of an unwell man.
Who killed your mother?
I was like Lily Scorpion in your comics, except with smaller. Well, slightly smaller.
Lily Scorpion isn't real. She's a comic book character. What you've done is real and wrong.
Don't you want to see him pay for what he did to you and your mum?
Not like this. This makes you as bad as him.
No, it doesn't.
What if he'd woken up and driven off? You couldn't have stopped him.
Well, I would have tried.
And if he did hurt someone? We know he has no remorse, but you can't tell me you guys don't.
Well, pardon me for being a friend.
Was this all out of his idea?
But I helped, so I'm no better.
You let him drink until he comed.
He was doing that by himself.
And then you helped him get behind the wheel?
He was too gone to drive.
Why would you do something so stupid?
Because part of me wanted to see justice for you. Yes, it was a stupid thing to do, but the guy's hurt you too much. You know, more than anyone deserves to be hurt. Especially someone as selfless and gorgeous as you. I better get back to work.
Just a second. Okay, hold your horses. What are you doing here?
Are you home alone?
Why?
Yes or no?
Yes, why?
Didn't you get my text?
Yeah, and I deleted it. We're over, remember?
I've been thinking about you all day.
Well, isn't that ironic since you told me to forget about you?
Yes, I've been a real brat. I've hated being so cruel to you, but you know why?
You told me to move on, and I've moved on.
I know there are so many reasons why we shouldn't be together.
Yeah, and you've made that very clear.
But you see, the thing is, I want to be with you. I said I want to be with you.
Kieran.
I love you.
We've got a really weird way of showing it.
You don't believe me?
Why would I?
I love you.
Later tonight on RTE1, take a trip with 80,000 passengers when we go behind the scenes with the staff of Dublin's Lewis system. A Tale of Two Trams is at 9:35 tonight on RTE1.